All right. Hello, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well on today. Welcome to the singles read, the all sign singles read. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back. If this is your first time stopping by, welcome. For a personal reading, links will be posted in the description box below the video. Let me tell y'all how I just dropped my daggone coffee. I was trying to rush and drop the damn coffee. But okay. Okay. So let's get this together. Anyway, if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. If this is your first time stopping by, welcome. For a personal reading, links will be posted in the description box below the video. Hey, Jasmine. So we got Capricorn, single Capricorns up first. Okay. And if you are wanting your zodiac sign read after Capricorn, post it in the chat. If you want to be considered for a free reading, don't forget, press the thumbs up image for this video read. Leave a comment in the comment section once the live has ended so that I know who you are and how to get in contact with you. And make sure you press your notification bell so that you get notified if you are a lucky winner. All right. So again, today we are starting off with the sign of Capricorn. Don't forget, if you want your zodiac sign read after Capricorn, post it in the chat. I will read the next sign in the order that I receive it. All right. Try to wait for some more people to come in before I get started. Hey, Terica. I got Leo up next for you. Okay, so we got Capricorn, Leo, and then Aquarius. Hey, P.O. How are you? Capricorn, Leo, Aquarius. P.O., which sign are you here for? I'm doing well. Thanks for asking, Tarika. I got my voice back. Oh, you're here for Capricorn? Okay. All right. All right, let's get started. Yes, it definitely is getting better and better, and I am so happy about it. I don't know what to do. All right, Capricorn. Let's see, Capricorn Spirit, what messages are here? We're going to pull some oracle cards first, and then we will get into the reading. Capricorns. Let's see if we have any blockages here for you. Let's see. Spirit, what messages are here for the sign of Capricorn? All right, let me get the timestamp. Messages for the sign of Capricorn. Thank you. Thank you, Tanya. Rushing. Capricorn, you got rushing. So time may be a factor in this situation. Time may be a factor in this situation. I'm seeing 6:15. Something could be happening at 6:15 a.m. Or is it 6:15 p.m.? It says, you can't hurry love. The right one is coming in perfect divine timing. So I feel like divine timing is at hand for you in love, Capricorns. Okay? Divine timing is at hand for you. What else is here for Capricorn? Some of you may want someone. I'm on Capricorn now. Capricorn, some of you may be ready for something to move forward. You're ready for someone to come in. You're ready for something. But Spirit is saying divine timing is at hand. And I don't know why I'm looking at this clock here. Could be June. Yeah, it could be June 15th. I don't know why I'm getting someone here may be I'm visualizing a time capsule. Right? So the person you are waiting for, the person you're desiring, this person could be going through some type of transformation, and the universe is taking its time to work on this person so they can come in as the person that you need them to be. Okay? What else is here for Capricorn? Single Capricorns. Yeah, because right now this person may not be your type. Okay? This person may not be your type, but Spirit is saying be open to different types of people because you may be surprised who you find. Okay? So some of you could be rushing a situation, or you're wanting someone to be the type of person that you want them to be. But Spirit is transforming or making this person into who you need them to be. Not who you want them to be, but who you need them to be for you. So this is like, you know, a specific. One more for Capricorn. I say one more. And this card wanted to come out. Too much. Too much. Some of you may be asking too much, or you're requiring too much. It says you tell others too much about yourself all at once. Sit back and listen more. So some of you are giving, let me tell you something. You cannot express too much of your relationship. Hey, Yvette, do not express too much of your relationship to other people, friends, family, because I will tell you, sometimes people speak negatively. Their thoughts, they think negative. Especially like if you're going through something with someone, it's okay to talk to people, but don't tell people all of your business. Because people have a tendency, they love you. They don't love the other person. And people have a tendency of putting words out there. And we know words are vibrational. And those words can manifest and show up in your relationship. And then you'll be wondering like, well, damn, what the hell happened between me and my person? One day, everything was all good. And the next day, boom, something happens. So be mindful of who you are talking to. Be mindful of who you're getting advice from, Capricorns. Because I feel like some of you are confiding in people and they're giving advice, or they're either like putting like negative words out into the atmosphere. They are giving bad advice. Sometimes people can only give you advice from their experience, from their level of their experience. Okay, they're not. A lot of times people are not going to give you a general advice. Sometimes they don't give good advice. So just be mindful of who you're telling your relationship issues to. Because some of you have people around you. Some of these people may be jealous and they may not want to see you in a relationship. Sometimes you deal with people, you interact with people and they may be the only one that want to be in a relationship, or they want all the attention on them. So just be mindful of that, who you are giving your relationship information to. Because not everyone is like supportive, and not everyone gives the best advice. And most of the time, it's better to like, you know, conceal it, keep it to yourself, or get advice from someone that doesn't have anything to do with your, you know, your personal life. Yeah, some people, exactly, Yvette. Some people don't like to see other people happy. Exactly. All right, let's see what the tarot cards have to say. Capricorn, okay. So Capricorns, I do see an offer of love here for you single Capricorns. Yes, you got the Page of Cups, the Queen of Cups coming out. Someone may be reaching out to you, wanting to talk, like have a conversation over the phone. I feel like someone in the past has a lot of regrets. Someone in the past is having a lot of regrets. They could be hiding their emotions right now, or they were hiding their emotions in the past. But it looks like now this person is ready to reach out. They are wanting to offer something more tangible. This person is ready to move forward. Okay. Could be a Cancer. I'm seeing messages coming in. Some type of good news coming in that is going to bring forth some type of forward movement. Now, I do feel like someone here is worried. What's this Nine of Swords energy? Someone's worried about the other person walking away, or turning their back, or turning down their offer. Someone's worried that their offer is going to be turned down. There's a fear here surrounding balance. Could be a Sagittarius involved, a Libra involved, Gemini involved. Someone is in fear that the relationship or things are not going to balance out, right? But they're focused on justice being served, okay? So someone is making a decision right now to rush in towards you to have a conversation to tell you how they feel, okay? Someone is ready to step up to the plate. So Capricorns, if you're single or you've been in some type of separation from someone, I'm about to say, I knew I saw a Virgo. You've been in separation from someone. You have someone, whether this is a new person or someone from your past. Someone is coming in to balance things out and to work things out with you. I feel like you have someone coming in expressing that they love you. You got this Lovers, and you got someone rushing in to express how they feel. Someone is coming in to tell you that they love you and that they're ready to step up to the plate. And I feel like someone is telling you that they want to rebuild, but they want to move things forward slowly. Okay? And that is what I have for you, single Capricorns. I'm going to move on to Leos. We got single Leos up next. Single Leos up next. Let's see what's here for single Leos. Messages. I know most of y'all can't even see the cards, and the word Leo is backwards. I have tried several times to reverse or flip my camera. I don't know why it will not flip, but we are on Leos. You said they got to show me something. I know that's right. One more for Leos. Let's get a timestamp. All right, let's see. Leo. Leos. Okay. Leo, some of you may have been given too much. You are depleted. So you're depleted because you give too much. You need to balance give and take. Some of you have given too much and you don't have anything left for yourselves. Okay? Everyone else leaves. So it says, choose a partner who can commit to you and let yourself commit to them. And this is kind of like that same give and take energy. So some of you could have been you could have been in a relationship where you were committed to someone and the person wasn't committed to you. You were given in a relationship and someone wasn't giving the same energy back to you. Okay, too passive. You said your mama is a Leo? It says too passive. Take the initiative to meet someone and to keep the passion ignited. And this is that same energy. So there's some type of imbalance here for you Leos, where you may be either giving too much or you're not giving enough. Apply the energy as it fits to your story. Okay? But I'm getting a Leo here that is nonetheless, you're needing to balance out your situations. Okay? There needs to be balance here. There's a lack of balance. You don't want to give to the point where you don't have anything left for yourself. You don't want to be, quote unquote, the nice person or just doing things for the sake of other people to make other people happy when in all actuality you end up with the bad end of the stick. So you have to try to make sure that if there's nothing wrong with giving, but make sure your cup is being filled as well. Okay, Leos? So let's see what else is here. Spirit, what other messages are here for Leos? Single Leos, what other messages are here for single Leos? Messages for single Leos. This could be in regards to money too, because I see money here. So some of you Leos could be giving people money or letting people borrow money, and they're not giving it back, or you're giving money out. And prioritize or manage your money wisely. I don't know. I'm getting that for someone. Prioritize or manage your money wisely. Single Leos. What's the energy for? Okay. Yeah, I feel like this has something to do with money. Look at all the pentacles. Every card, you got 5 cards here that's related to money. And if this is not money, this is like something that has to do with a family. But I feel like this is money. But let's see. Leos. High Priestess. Could have something to do with a Cancer or a Pisces. One more. One more for Leo. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. And this is this 7 of Wands, and the outcome is your energy. So Leos, right now, I feel like some of you may have gotten an offer to start over, to have some type of new opportunity to start over now. I will say, apply the energy as it fits to your story. For some of you, this is in regards to your finances and your career. For others of you, this has something to do with a relationship. There's an offer here, okay, in this moment for you to have a new beginning, for you to start over. And I feel like this offer is going to lead to more money for you, a secure foundation. And this could be a relationship as well, because you could get an offer for a relationship and you and a person work together and you have a stable foundation. So this is an offer coming in for a stable foundation that's being presented to you at this time. And I'm getting like new. I don't feel like this is a past situation, because it looks like in the past there was an opportunity to reconcile with someone, right? Or come together with someone. Could be someone in your family, someone you have a family with, your mother, the mother or father of your children, if you have children. However, I feel like you may have turned your back, or you walked away, or you're no longer investing in that union. You may have thought about it because it looks like you're walking away, but you're looking back, or someone is looking back like, should I go back to that? But you're still moving forward, right? But then you have this new offer. So some of you have someone from your past trying to re-enter your life. And then you have a new offer here. This is something new, an offer for you to go down a new path, to take a new journey. And I feel like some of you are going to go down this new path. I don't see you reinvesting in a past situation. It looks like you're leaving the past in the past and you're accepting this new offer. Now, I do feel like some of you are worried about nurturing this union, how things are going to go. You're worried about the unknown because you may be in new territory, because it looks like this past situation, like some of you were in a relationship or you were connected to someone for years, maybe 10 or more years. But I see years here, right? So this new opportunity, this is like you having to start from the beginning, right? And because this is new, you're uncertain of the unknown. But your intuition is telling you to move forward. Your intuition is telling you that this is a wish fulfillment. This is what you've been asking for. But you're guarded in your outcome. You're guarded and you're in fear of the unknown. So let me get a couple more. What's this 7 of Wands? You're guarded because some of you still have emotion for someone from your past. And it's like until you get clarity that this new person, like you feel like this person has, and this could be just someone you're dating, or for some of you, this person may not have come in yet. But you feel like you need more information about this new person. It's like you don't feel safe enough to like fully give this person your heart, because your heart chakra is closed off because of this past situation. And it's like I'm looking in the background at the fire burning. So some of you are in your mind, you're like, okay, I got burnt like this before. And you're kind of like taking a past situation, past baggage into a new situation. It's like you're not giving a new person a fair chance to build because of something that happened in the past. Because it's coming out that you're guarded because you need more clarity or more information. It's like you're trying to make sure that if you give fully to this union, that it's going to be reciprocated. It's going to be an equal give and take, which goes back to your oracle cards. Because you gave so much in a past relationship that you had nothing else to give. So now it's like you don't want to give anything to a new situation because it didn't work out in the past. But what I will tell you is that's not fair to the new person. Because if someone is willing to be open and give to you, then you should be willing and open to give to that person. And that's why this third card that came out says too passive. It's saying take the initiative to meet someone and to keep the passion ignited. Right? So it's like take the initiative to meet someone halfway so that things can continue to move forward. All right? So some of you single Leos may need to push the fear aside, because you never know how things are going to turn out until you take that leap of faith. All right? So Leos, that is what I have for you. I'm going to move on to single Aquarians next. We got Aquarius. Oh shoot. I'm dropping the cards on the floor. I don't want to drop these. Aquarius, Sagittarius, Virgo, Aquarius, Sagittarius, and then Virgo. Okay. Those are the next 3 signs. Aquarius, Sagittarius, and then Virgo. All right, Spirit messages for Aquarians. Messages for Aquarians. Messages. Hey, Rhonda. For Aquarius. I'm on Aquarius now, Rhonda. I have Sagittarius, Virgo, and then Pisces up after Virgo. Messages for Aquarians. Single Aquarians. Hey, Queen Amazing. Single Aquarians. Eye candy, incomplete, vulnerable, hiding feelings. All right. Aquarians. It says beauty fades. You got eye candy. Beauty fades. Choose someone for their inner beauty and personality. Thank you, Tarika. Thank you. Choose someone for their inner beauty and personality. Then we got incomplete. You want someone who completes you, but you need to be whole on your own. So, I don't really know Aquarians to be vain or to choose people. So this could be your person's energy. I don't really know any Aquarians to be like vain or to be with someone for how they look. I mean, I don't know Aquarians to date people that are like, I don't really like to call people ugly, but like, I don't call people ugly, but I really don't know any Aquarians that choose their person for looks alone. Okay, I'll put it like that. So this could be your person's energy. Like your person could be the one that needs to, or this is how this person is viewing you. Beauty fades. Choose someone for their inner beauty and their personality. Because I'm feeling like I'm connecting these cards, the message in these cards, and I feel like what I'm getting is Aquarians, single Aquarians. Some of you need to know that your inner beauty and your personality is enough. Okay? You are already whole within yourself. Okay? But I feel like for some of you, I'm looking at this bread, this slice of bread. Some of you in a past situation have experienced hurt and pain in love. And it has put a hole in your heart. And because of a past situation, you may be presenting yourselves as whole on the outside, but on the inside, you're not feeling complete. You may feel like you need to be with someone to make you feel complete. Okay? And Spirit wants you to know you're already whole and beautiful within. and your inner beauty exudes outwardly. Okay? That's the message that I'm getting from these cards. Some of you have a wall up, vulnerable. There's a wall here. All of these cards are connected to the inner you. There's a wall here that you have built, right? And this is why I keep saying I don't really know any Aquarians that are like vain. You know, you're not always in the mirror. You're not like, you know, some people are like vain. Like, they can't stay out the mirror. They can't stop taking goddamn selfies. That is vain energy. I don't really know any Aquarians like that. Like, your personality, Aquarian's personality is what draws people to them. You have a light that draws people to you. You're the water barrier. So people automatically come to you. You don't have to do all that. But it's saying, I'm getting a message for an Aquarius that has a wall up. And this wall is here because you've been hurt in the past. And it's saying you cannot experience true intimacy unless you open your heart. This is the message. You cannot experience true intimacy unless you open your heart and be yourself. So this card right here that says eye candy, this could be for an Aquarius that is saying, like, you know how you have people that be like I look good, or I'm bad, or whatever the case is. It's all a facade. I'm getting a message for an Aquarius that may be putting up a facade because you have a hole in your heart that you haven't dealt with from a past situation. And Spirit is saying it's time for you to let that wall down, to be vulnerable, to be true and honest to yourself. Right? It's not saying be honest. You don't have to be honest with anyone else. But be honest with yourself so that you can fill that hole in your heart. You can fill that void in your heart. Look what came out after that. Hiding feelings. Hiding feelings. You need to express how you feel to the one you love, to the one you love, to see how they feel in return. So in order, single Aquarians, in order for you to move forward in love, the message for you is let your guard down. Be vulnerable. Let someone in, okay, to how you feel. But I feel like in order for you to do so, you have to heal first. And I'm talking to an unhealed Aquarius. You have to heal first. And Aquarians are known to be detached, quote unquote, from their feelings. It's not that you're detached from your feelings, it's that you may not want to deal with what you feel, because if it's putting you or making you feel like it's negative, you don't want to deal with it. So in order to move past that, this is why I'm saying to be honest with yourself. You don't have to be honest with anyone else but you. So some of you need to heal. Take that facade off, because how are you expecting to meet the person that you are desiring or be with someone that is real if you're not being real with yourself? You attract the same energy that you put out. So yes, you can be the kindest person. Yes, you can be the sweetest person. You can give, you can do all of that. But in regards to love, if you're not being honest with yourself about, I need to take time out to heal. This is what's bothering me. This hurt my feelings in the past. If you're not being honest with yourself, how can you attract that same energy back towards you? You're not. You're going to attract nonsense. Okay? So let's see what the tarot cards say. Spirit, what messages are here for single Aquarians? Yep, stuck energy. Some of you are stuck. Some of you are stuck in a third party situation. You could be a third party. for some of you. If you're not the third party, please do not get in the comments and say you're not the third party. This message, and I said it, you may be in a third party. This message is for an Aquarius that may be connected to a third party situation. You don't have to be. I got Cancer's energy here. I have Pisces energy here. But what I am seeing here is some of you are feeling stuck. You're feeling like something is not moving. And Spirit is saying you're stuck because you're needing to see things from a different perspective. Okay? Some of you are stuck in love because you're needing to see things from a different perspective in order. Like some of you need to put more effort into a relationship in order for things to start moving or in order for someone to work with you, right? So if you are hiding how you feel and you're not being honest with yourselves about wanting to feel a deeper level of connection because of some type of past pain that you've experienced, you are going to feel stuck. So it goes back to your oracle cards. You have to be honest with yourself. In the past, there was an offer to move something forward or to reconnect with someone or to connect with someone. And I feel like it did not work out between you and this person, right? There's an offer here, but it didn't work out between you and this person. There was some type of imbalance. And I feel like the imbalance is the emotional part of the relationship. So now some of you could be, some of you may be feeling like you're ready to open up or have a new beginning in love. Some of you may be apologizing to someone. Like there's an opportunity to come back together or start something over or to forgive someone or to like open up and be emotional with someone. Because it looks like something here in the past didn't come together, but it's like now there's a new opportunity. You may be choosing not to want to walk away or not to release this, right? Yeah, some of you are in fear of moving on from something because I feel like some of you are feeling like it's time for some change. And again, I'm getting an Aquarius. Like some of you could have been, you are a fixed sign. Aquarians can sometimes be stubborn. You could be fixed on, how you think things should be, or you could be fixed on how you had things planned out in your mind. So this energy is your energy. You were being resistant to change. And that's why things are moving along so slowly for you. Spirit is saying, again, it's time for you to come out their energy. Shoot. Because, it's time for you to move past this disappointment so that you can grow into a relationship, overcome these past obstacles, and have this new beginning that you're desiring. Let me see what this card is that fell on the floor. Yeah, because there's an offer of love trying to make its way in. Someone wants to offer you love. Someone wants to overcome some obstacles, to bring in clarity. Someone may even want to express to you that they love you, okay? And this is something you don't see coming. But there's an offer here, but it's not going to be able to come in until you first heal. Like Aquarians, the message I'm getting for you in the whole is this love that you are seeking or desiring is not going to be able to come in until you, 1, heal, 2, be honest with yourself, and 3, be open about how you feel with your partner. Whether this is someone new coming in or someone returning from your past, okay? And that is the message I have for you, Aquarius. You could be dealing with a Cancer, a Pisces, a Sagittarius, or a Sagittarius. Hey, Crystal, how are you? Okay, so that is what I have for you, Aquarians. Let's see what's here for the sign of Sagittarius. Some of these readings are going to be long. These are single readings, So they're not like the normal readings. I will be reading the energy how I see. Sagittarius, Virgo, Pisces, and then Libra. Sagittarius, Virgo, Pisces, and then Libra. All right. I'm doing good, Crystal. Thanks for asking. All right, let's see what's here for single Sagittarians. Single Sagittarians. And some of the readings you're not going to like. I'm just reading the energy as it come out. So don't get in the comments and tell me off. Don't tell me off. Some people, they be like, that is not my energy. I'm like, okay. I'm just reading the energy. Whatever I get, if I get a channel message, no, you can't call me. I'm on my live. Single and ready to mingle. I know that's right. All right, let's see what's here for Sagittarians. Messages for Sagittarians. Too risky. That sounds like Sagittarius energy right there. Sagittarians, most of the Sagittarians I know are risk takers, adventurous and risk takers. One more. Oh, okay. Sagittarians. So we got too risky. Some of you may be dealing, you could have a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or you have a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio moon sign. Some of you may feel like, it says if you feel like it's not worth the risk. Okay. But opening your heart is a risk worth taking. Okay. So some of you may be tolerating abuse. Any kind of abuse is not okay. You deserve someone who treats you well. Some of you may feel like right now it's too risky to open up your heart. Some of you are feeling like right now it's too risky to open up your heart, and you may be, and you got burned out. So I'm hearing burned out in love. You feel emotionally burned out right now. Retreat, recover before continuing. Retreat, recover before continuing. Well, damn. Well, what the hell happened? And remember, these are single readings, everyone. It says retreat, recover, and then continue. Some of you Sagittarians, I feel like some of you need to take a step back and focus on yourselves right now. Some of you, because I know Sagittarians tend to be adventurous, right? Like always on the go. What's next? My goddaughter is a Sagittarius, and all she wants, she's always on the go. What's next? She's always up for the next adventure. But Spirit is saying right now, take a step back. Reflect. I feel like I'm getting for a Sagittarius, there's a lesson here that needs to be learned. A lesson that needs to be learned. Some of you need to take a step back because I feel like you may need to reevaluate what you really want. You need to think about what you really want. I don't know why I'm hearing DMX. That song, What You Really Want. Somebody let me know. I don't know why I just heard that. I'm trying to think. What's the lyrics to that song? Somebody let me know. Crystal, I don't remember the lyrics to none of these songs, but I hear DMX in my mind. I hear that DMX song. I don't know what he was talking about. I remember him saying, what you really want. Some of you Sagittarians, you may be, that's why I'm saying it's like you may be needing to take a step back to find out what you really want. Like, what is it that you really want? What is it that you want out of life? What is it that, because sometimes you can become so busy or you're wondering what's next and you just jump into things or reconnect with someone new or whatever your situation is. But it's like, is that what you really want? Or is that something that you're just doing for the time being? And Spirit is saying, right now, it's too risky to go to the next adventure. It's too risky to open up your heart to someone right now because you're still trying to recover from something that happened, from a loss and from the past. Okay? What's here for Sagittarians? Yeah, Spirit is saying it's time for change. It's time for some type of change here for you Sagittarians. But in order for the new change, in order for this change or transformation to take place, it would be wise for you to take a step back and evaluate what you really want. Because it's going to bring in, once you decide on what you want, when you take action, your next step, it is going to be a secure move. It's going to be stable. One more. Okay. So, Sagittarians. Some of you, if you're waiting for some news to come in about money, like if your money has been like up and down, wishy-washy, there's been a lot of turbulence and imbalance financially, I feel like if you're waiting for money or a check to come in, it's coming in. If you're in a relationship and you and your person, not in a relationship, but you're in separation from someone, or you're single and you're waiting for love to come in, there's a love offer coming in that's going to bring in some type of balance. Or there's a love offer coming in and you're weighing your options pertaining to if it's the right time for you to get into another relationship. But you have an offer of good news coming in. Okay? I feel like in the past there was a lot of regret here. I'm seeing regret, disappointment, someone crying over spilled milk because now again, I'm getting finances and love, so apply the energy as it fits to your story. Someone here could have messed up some money in the past. So if you're waiting for money to come in, the message for you is do not mess your money up this time around. For others of you, if this is love, you have a love offer coming in. The question is it the right time for you to accept this offer that's coming in? Okay? Because it looks like there was a lot of disappointment, a lot of pain, and sorrow in the past. And right now, Spirit is saying the wheel is turning in your favor, Sagittarius. The wheel is turning in your favor. So, yes, it is time for some type of forward movement. But at the same time, you want to make sure that you're not just moving along just to move along. You're not just getting along just to get along. You want to make sure that the next move you make is the right move for you. Okay? because you don't want to end up heartbroken again, okay? You don't want to end up feeling like you're overthinking, you're restricted, you don't want to be like this. So in order for you not to be like that, Spirit is saying right now it's time for you to reflect. And some of you need to reflect on your actions. You need to reflect on your part in the situation, whether this is your finances or love. What did you do to contribute to the downfall of a relationship or your finances? Okay? So Spirit is saying take your time so that you don't end up like this, feeling stuck, feeling like your hands are tied, feeling like you don't know what the hell is going on, and feeling like you're needing to walk away from something again. You got the Temperance card in your outcome. This is your energy. And this card for you is representing the need for you to be patient. Because some of you, this Knight of Swords came out. And in this energy, this is you. And remember, the energies could be vice versa. So apply the energy as it fits to your story. But this is representing you ready to be on the go. Ready to go. If you got money coming in, some of y'all you got money coming in and you're ready to spend your damn money. And by all means, it is your money. So do what you want to do. But Spirit is saying the message for you, Sagittarians, is to be patient. This is your message. Be patient. Do things in moderation. Take your time so that you don't end up like this again. And that's what I have for you, single Sagittarians. Let's see what's here for Virgos. We got Virgo up next, then Pisces, and then Libra. Virgos, Pisces, and then Libra. Let's see. Spirit, what messages are here for the sign of Virgo? You said he named like 40 women. That's what I'm telling you. That was the message. It was like, don't just move on to the next thing. Oh yeah, he did name a bunch of women because he was like, and then there's something, Belinda, Babu. Oh yeah, now I remember. It was like he was just hopping from person to person. Yeah. Oh my goodness, that is funny. What's here for the sign of Virgo? Single Virgos, messages for single Virgos. Single Virgos. All right, let's see. Single Virgos. Okay. This came out sideways. I gotta take the cards how they come out. Ambivalent. Okay. So it says, Virgos, you say you want a lover, right? But you're not all in. Hey, Star Lover, you say you want a lover, but you're not all in. Take time to figure out what you want, Virgos. And my mama is a Virgo, so I know sometimes Virgos tend to overanalyze situations, right? So it's saying, take time to figure out what you want. Then you got not compatible coming out sideways. It says you don't really believe there's a match for you. Have an open mind. So that kind of connects to the first card. Some of you Virgos need to take time out to figure out what you really want. Right? What is it that you really want out of a relationship? What is it that you really want to do for yourselves? Right? What is it that you really want? Giving too much. You are depleted because you give too much. You need to balance a give and take. Okay? You need to balance a give and take. So some of you may be feeling depleted in love, or you're feeling depleted in life because you give, right? You give to situations, you give to people. You definitely don't get the same thing in return. But the question is, who asked you to give? The question is, why? What's your intentions on giving? Is your intent to give to receive something back in return? Is your intent to give to receive some type of recognition? What is your intent? So Virgos, Spirit wants you to figure out what it is that you really want for you. Not for these other people, but for you. Because I feel like when you don't receive what you feel you need to receive, or when you do not receive what you think you should receive in return, it makes you feel like someone doesn't like you. It makes you feel like you're incompatible with these people or with someone. It doesn't put you in a good mood. And that is when this overanalyzing starts being triggered. Okay? So let's see what message is here for Virgos. Single Virgos. Because I feel like Virgos you're not fixed signs, but you always want to fix a problem. It's like you always want to come to the rescue. You're always wanting to, it's like, it's the perfection. You want it to be perfect. You got a vision in your mind. You have a vision, and this is where the giving comes into play. Single Virgos. You have a vision in your mind. And once that image is in your mind, that's what you're playing out. But the other person or the other people that are involved have no idea what's going on in your brain. So then it's like, okay, you act out the masterpiece that's in your mind, right? And then if it's not recognized, or if it's not acknowledged, or, you don't get back in return what you feel you should get back, then you go to this not compatible energy. Or you start wondering, well, damn, do this person like me? Or, well, damn, did I do the right thing? Or did I? It's like you start coming down on yourselves. And that's why Spirit is saying, what is your intent behind turning your vision into fruition? Okay? So let's see what's here. Because no one is in the mind of a Virgo. Well, no one is in anyone's mind, but I'm just saying Virgos because I'm on Virgo. Let's see. Single messages for single Virgos. And I feel like this goes into relationships as well for you. Because in your mind, it's like you have an image or a vision. And I keep saying vision because Virgos tend to be, I like to call Virgos like artists. And I'm just going off my mama's energy. Like my mom is a Virgo. And like once she get an image or a thought in her mind, that's what it is. It is like, look. So what I see here for you Virgos, some of you are weighing your options. Some of you could be thinking about moving. You could be thinking about relocating. picking up, moving. You could have just moved, okay? But I'm getting you, some of you could be, I want to say you're weighing your options on how to move forward with something. Or if you should move forward with something or someone, okay? But I see a lot of turbulence here. So if you're feeling like something, your emotions are all over the place, Virgo, I see a calming coming in for you. I see you coming out of a storm. If you feel like you're going through a storm, if you feel like your finances are unbalanced, okay, your love life is unbalanced, you can't find the right person, there's forward movement coming in. Because I see a stuck energy here in the past. And this could be love or your finances. Just apply the energy as it fits to your story. There's a stuck energy here. Some of you could have been dealing with a Pisces, right? And some of you were connected to a Pisces in the past, and it was a stalemate situation. There's uncertainty here. So you may have blocked this person, or you just stopped talking to them altogether because you don't know, or you're uncertain about if things are ever going to move forward. Some of you are ignoring someone. You're ignoring a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. You're turning your back on this person. You're rejecting their offer, right? And I feel like it's because something in this connection was up in the air. So you just moved on from it. That's what it is. You had an image in your brain, how you thought that things were going to work out between you and this person. It did not work out. So now you're moving on. Because something here is just not working between you and this person. Or either this person is not working with you, right? Now, there's a fear here that you and this person are not going to come together. And I feel like some of you may have walked away from something, or you walked away from someone before they got a chance to walk away from you. Apply the energy as it fits to your story. Could be a Scorpio, could be an Aries. I will tell you, I do see a new offer coming in. So there will be a new opportunity here for you to move something forward. But I feel like this may be with a new person. So Virgos, if you moved on from someone, there is a new opportunity coming in. Could be someone that you meet at a distance or someone you meet in your travels. Could be a Leo, a Scorpio, a Taurus, or an Aquarius that you meet. And there is going to be some type of forward movement here, because I feel like Spirit is opening up a new opportunity for you in love, because you've moved on from something that was turbulent. It was too much for you. But I will tell you that even when this new person comes in, Virgo, just make sure you take time out to think about if this is really something that you want. If this new person fits your vision, because you got not compatible sideways. So this means that you are on the fence about, like, if this is your person, if you and this person are going to see eye to eye, if this is going to work. So you're overthinking ahead of time, and Spirit is saying for you to stop doing that. Like, you're giving too much of your attention to something that hasn't even occurred. Okay? So in order to prevent, because what that does is it kind of like puts the energy out to the universe. Virgo doesn't know what they want. So now you kind of like manifest unknowingly blockages in your life, stagnant energy in your life. And that's not what you want. All right, so Virgos, that is what I have for you. I'm going to move on to Pisces. Let's see what's here for Pisces, and then we have Libra after Pisces. Pisces and then Libra. Spirit, what messages are here for the sign of Pisces. What messages are here for the sign of Pisces? Messages for the sign of single Pisces. I want to be specific. Single Pisces. Messages for single Pisces. Need half the deck. We just need a couple. Single Pisces. So Pisces. Oh. So we got sex only. Either you or your person only wants sex. Accept that is okay or reach for more. Lone wolf. Are you really a loner, or are you afraid of loving someone who could hurt you? Anxiety. You are afraid to get close to someone. They are scared too. Give them a chance. Settling. Don't stay with someone who isn't right for you just because it's safe. So, Pisces. Some of you may have gotten yourselves, single Pisces, some of you may have gotten yourselves in a situation that's a friends with benefits. Or it feels like a friends with benefits. And you may have, I want to say, some of you are intentionally doing this. Most of you unintentional is what I'm hearing. And I feel like you've gotten yourselves in this type of situation because you're afraid of getting hurt. So it's like, okay, well, this person's presence, like they make their presence known because they may come in, or, you know, it's a friends with benefits, but it's not the commitment. You do everything that a couple does, but you don't have the commitment that you're desiring. Your person is afraid of getting hurt as well because some of you are dealing, this friend is someone that has been hurt as well. Now, you could have hurt this person, or this person experienced some type of pain in a past situation, and they may not have expressed it to you. But what I'm hearing is both of you have been hurt. So because of this hurt and pain that you've both experienced, and it appears from the energy that I am picking up, it appears that neither one of you have taken time out to heal from, because a lot of times people don't want to deal with their pain, right? You just want it to go away most of the time. So when you just want it to go away, you tend to crave another relationship. It's like they're saying, where they say, when you want to forget someone, get under someone or get on someone, right? That's not good, because what happens is it opens up the door for a friends with benefits, because you haven't taken time out to, one, learn the lesson from the past situation. Why did this happen? How did it happen? How did we get here? Two, you have to ask yourself, is this, whatever the past relationship or past situation, is this something that I contributed to? Or you have to accept accountability for your actions, because it takes two to tango always. It's never just the other person's fault. But sometimes people like to play the blame game and blame the other person for the downfall of the relationship, when in all actuality, there's always two people in the mix. Which leads to you and the person, this friend, settling into something that is beneficial, but is not exactly what you want. Okay? And that is why there's a stalemate. Some of you, and I'm just hearing that some of you are in a stalemate situation. So let's see what the tarot cards have to say. Spirit messages for Pisces. Messages for the sign of Pisces. Messages for Pisces. Single Pisces. Single Pisces. Page of Pentacles. Yeah. So again, what I see here, some of you may have separated from someone that you had a friends with benefits situation with, right? It looks like this person may be coming in with an offer, right? But they're still coming in with their breadcrumbing energy. So it looks like you are turning your back or ignoring this person's offer now. Okay? You're turning your back and ignoring this person's offer because some of you are feeling like in the past this person was being selfish. They were only thinking about themselves, right? They were self-absorbed. So now you're walking away because you realize that you want something more. You're realizing that you want something more than just a friends with benefits, right? Some of you are realizing that you want more love. Now, this person was either taking their damn sweet old time or they were just moving too damn slow. Could be a Capricorn involved or an Aries. But nonetheless, it doesn't matter how they were moving. You decided, Pisces, to make a move for yourself and step away from this because you realized that you were settling for something that was no longer working for you. Okay? So now you're ignoring this person's offer. You're ignoring them because you realize, again, you want something more. So I see the King of Swords here. And I like to look at the King of Swords sometimes as a person that's being honest with themselves. You're being honest with yourself. You want something more than just a friends with benefits. And you're no longer settling for this person not showing up for you. Right? You're telling this person, I want more than just the WAP or the wine. What are we doing? And because this person keeps coming in, because this is someone that keeps coming back around to you, but they keep coming in with this little ass offer. They're coming in as a page. And you're like, no, I'm not accepting this anymore. You're turning your back. I don't want that. You're not coming in giving me the offer that I want. You're not leveling up. You're not growing. You're telling this person, I want a king or a queen. Or else I'm walking away. Okay? So some of you Pisces, single Pisces, you put your foot down in a friends with benefits situation because there's fear that this person is stringing you along. They're stringing you along and you're ready for this emperor to come in. Someone that knows what they want, who they want. They are stepping up to the plate. They're taking control of the situation, not controlling you, but taking control over the situation. And you're in fear that the person you were connected to, this friend, because you are friends with this person, you have a good rapport with this person. You actually like and enjoy spending time with this person. But you know in your heart of hearts that this person is not giving you the commitment that you're desiring. And it's become a toxic situation. I have to cover these people that are naked. With the Devil card coming out, it's become a toxic situation, or it will be a toxic situation and an outcome. So you have no choice but to release this energy because you want something more. Thank you, Rhonda. Yeah. So your last card, Pisces, you are taking a leap of faith and you are going into an area that is unknown. You're taking a leap of faith. You're taking a risk. You're stepping out on faith because you are wanting something more than just a friends with benefits. You're no longer settling for this little itty bitty time that this person has to offer you. They're either going to get on a pot or get the hell off. And that's your message. Let's see what's here for single Libras. All right, if you want your zodiac sign read after Libra, post it in the chat. I will read the next sign in the order that I receive it, okay? If you are wanting your zodiac sign read after Libras or a zodiac sign read after Libras, post it in the chat. Okay, we got single Libras up. What's here for single Libras? Messages for single Libras. Messages. Messages for single Libras. Messages for single Libras. Messages. Okay. You know what? I don't have the time. I did Aquarius after Leo, Star Lover. Aquarius was the third sign. Leo's timestamp is 1430. I missed the timestamp for Aquarius. So, yeah. All right, Libras. So you got too hard. Someone here could be pregnant or pregnant with an idea. But some of you, it says you believe that it has to be, hard, but it doesn't. Let love flow naturally into your life. So some of you may have stopped talking to someone because you feel like it's too hard. You aren't communicating your needs clearly. It says you need to discuss how you feel. Some of you just cut someone off. Okay, Libras? You just cut someone off. And I'm looking at this pregnant woman in this card. You may have cut someone off because you had an idea of how the relationship, how you wanted the relationship. Okay? You had an idea of how you wanted the relationship. And don't take my tone of voice personally. Okay? But this is what I'm getting. You Libras had an idea of how you wanted a relationship. However, I do not feel like you communicated that to the person you were dealing with. Right? Because we got not talking. You did not express this to this person. And because you did not express this to this person, right? You did not express how you felt or what you thought the relationship was. You became angry, pent up anger, and you still didn't express it. And I feel like some of you had a blow up because it was pent up anger because you didn't tell this person or express to this person what you wanted, how you feel, how you felt, how they made you feel. You didn't express. Something here was not expressed, and the result of it was pent up anger. You have unresolved feelings in your past, from your past, that make you resentful towards others. So now some of you single Libras are closed off to love because you didn't express yourselves. Give me 1 second. I have to get something for my throat. So I feel like some of you Libras, you're upset. And I don't really know Libras to be like non-vocal, okay? But I do have a Libra. You may have not, I'm also getting, some of you did express yourselves, right? But you expressed yourselves when you got to the point where the pot was boiling with the lid on it. And it was simmering, and you know how the lid started rocking back and forth, and then it was an explosion. So even in that, you allow the situation to get to a point where when you are in that mind frame, you're not being heard. If you want to be heard, you have to talk and discuss things calmly. That way, the other person can hear and understand where you're coming from. It's allowing them to see your vulnerability. And I feel like for some of you Libras, you stopped talking to someone because you got to the point where your anger became resentment and you blew up and said the hell with it. Whether you just walked away from someone, whether you cursed someone out, that is what happened. All right, so let's see what the cards have to say for you. Single Libras. What's here for single Libras? Messages for single Libras. The hell? Single Libras. Libras, your cards are jumping. Yeah, some of you cut someone off. Some of you definitely cut someone off. You got tired of going around in circles, tired of being on that damn hamster wheel, and you cut someone off or put someone out of a home, walked away from a home. You walked away from some damn body. And I feel like it's because this person wasn't showing up for you. It looks like in the past, they came in with an offer, but it wasn't much. And it became overwhelming to you. Because some of you may have felt like you were the only one putting work into this union. Could be a Pisces or a Sagittarius. Could be a Leo, Aquarius, or a Taurus or Scorpio. But it's like now, some of you Libras are mad at yourselves. You're kicking yourselves. You have regrets for allowing this to go on as long as it went on. So now you've distanced yourselves from this person. And this is a cycle. This is a closed cycle. This is a closed cycle for you. Okay? Because you're aware that things were never going to balance out. Justice was not going to be served in this situation. Could be dealing with the Capricorn. Some of you were connected to someone and they were married, possibly. Because I do see the Justice card, the Four of Wands, the Devil card at the bottom of the deck. So this could have been a third party. Doesn't have to be. But I'm just reading what the energy I'm getting. But I feel like you're aware that this union was not going to balance out. And I feel like you got tired of being the one putting the work into this union. You got tired of being the one putting forth the effort. And this is where this pent-up anger and regret is coming from. And again, some of you could have found out that someone was already in a commitment or already married. That's just what I'm getting. So I feel like you decide to take control over the situation and go off on your own. Because some of you are wanting a wish fulfillment. And you just realized that it's not with this person. So you walked away. You stopped giving to this union. Yeah, you walked away. You're no longer investing in this situation. Okay? Yeah, you're no longer investing. You're turning your back. And you're patiently waiting for a wish fulfillment to come your way. Some of you may have a Sagittarius coming your way. Okay? But Libras, that is what I have for you. I'm going to move on to the next sign. I don't know who it is. If you are wanting your zodiac sign read next, post it in the chat. I will read the next sign in the order that I receive it. If not, then I will have to read whatever sign is in back of Libras. And I don't know which sign that is yet. These people crazy. All right, I'm going to do Scorpio next. We got Scorpio up next. Single Scorpios. Messages for single Scorpios. Messages for single. Excuse me. Messages for single Scorpios. Messages. See what's here for single Scorpios. Messages. Single Scorpios. Okay. Aries. Okay, I'll do Aries after Scorpio. Hey, Gem Girl of Gemstone. Hey, Gemstone. Thanks for posting. I will do Aries after Scorpio. All right, so Scorpio. Some of you, someone here is seeking perfection. Seeking perfection. Everyone has flaws. Choose only 5 must-have and deal breakers that matter. So some of you may, or someone may have retreated from a union because they feel or they were seeking perfection. Your fear of being hurt has made you retreat. It is time to get out and try again. Then we got fear of loss. You are afraid of losing someone or being abandoned. Take a chance. So some of you walked away or you're closed off to love, Scorpios, because you were feeling like a relationship needed to be perfect. Okay? And now, because you found out that this person or this situation wasn't perfect, you walked away. And Spirit is saying it's time for you to get back out there, dust yourself off, and try again. Okay? It's time for you to get back out there. Because every situation is not the same. No one is on the face of this. No one on the face of this earth is perfect. I don't care how many of us think we are. We're not. Okay? So let's see what's here for single Scorpios. Single Scorpios. Oh. Yeah. So I'm seeing like some of you want a new beginning in love, but I feel like, again, I'm getting that you need to put, it's even coming out in your cards. Some of you need to put yourself out there because you're closed off. Like in the past, some of you limited, like you restricted or you limited communication. It's like you closed yourselves off to love. And Spirit is saying it's time for you. Some of you may need to get therapy. Okay? I'm seeing someone here. I'm getting someone here needing to get therapy. But I feel like if you are wanting to get past this fear of hurt or being abandoned, someone here has someone may have abandonment issues from their childhood. Scorpios, if you have abandonment issues from your childhood, you may need to get therapy pertaining to inner childhood wounds, abandonment issues from inner childhood wounds, okay? In order for you to get clarity to overcome the challenges and obstacles that are here so that you can start moving forward. Because there's a new beginning here coming in. And this new beginning is something that you don't see. You're not going to see this coming. But what I will tell you is you want to be ready. This is the word I'm getting for you Scorpios. You want to be ready for when it comes in. You want to be prepared for when it comes in so that it can flow the way you need it to flow. Right? Because it's like some of you keep looking for more and more. Like you keep saying, is this the person? Is this my person? Is this situation right? Is this person going to hurt me? And all of that is creating blockages and stalemate energy for you. Is this my person? Is this person doing something behind my back? Overanalyzing, overthinking, creating blockages for yourselves. And you have a new love trying to make its way in. Could be an Aries coming in. But you're not even going to be able to see this person if you don't work through whatever past trauma you experience. What's the outcome for Scorpios? Single Scorpios. Outcome. Queen of Swords. So this is you communicating. Going out, having fun. Yes, this is what you need. Celebrating, having fun. Doing things that bring joy to your life. And look what you find. A new lover. Okay? Could be a Gemini. So Scorpios, if you are needing therapy pertaining to abandonment issues, get that therapy. Don't wait. Because you have new love trying to come in. And the only way it's going to move forward is if you get the treatment, not treatment, but if you get assistance. I don't like saying treatment. If you get the assistance to help you pass your past wounds. Okay? All right, let's see what's here for Aries. We got Aries up next. Single Aries. Messages for single Aries. Don't forget, if you just joined in and you have not pressed the thumbs up image, press the thumbs up image for me, please. Let's see what's here for single Aries. Single Aries. Messages for single Aries. Messages for my single Aries. Single Aries. Aries, I feel like some of you may not really know what you want to do. You don't know which path you want to take. There's confusion here. Some of you could be overthinking. But I'm getting, it says indecision. You are afraid to make a mistake. So you won't commit either way, which leads to confusion. You don't know what you want. So you need to clarify before you get involved with anyone. Some of you could be going after people because they look good or it looks good. Beauty fades. Choose someone for their inner beauty and personality. So Aries, I feel like for some of you are afraid to make a mistake in love. And I feel like some of you are afraid to make a mistake in love because you may be worried about how other people are going to view you. Okay? You are worried about an image, upholding an image. And Spirit is saying, for some of you, you want someone to commit to you, but you won't commit to yourselves. You want someone to commit to you. And this is what I'm hearing. You want someone to commit to you, but you will not commit to yourselves. And what I mean by you won't commit to yourselves is you won't get clear on what it is that you really want for you, which creates confusion. Some of you, your mind is all over the place. Aries, you are a fire sign, so you are often busy, on the go, here, there, whatever. Spirit is saying, get clear on what you want for you. Don't worry about outsiders and what they think or how they're viewing you or how they're viewing the person that you are with, because only you have to be with that person. Don't worry about the image of how others see you or your relationship. Figure out what you want so that your situation can work for you. Okay? Because some of you want to be in a commitment, but it's like you're not in a commitment because you're not committed to, excuse me, you're either not committed to the type of person that you're not committed to the type of person that you want, or let me say, what am I hearing? You want a commitment, but you're not committed to either the type of person that you want, or you're not committed to what you're telling yourselves. Like you can't expect a commitment when you're not committed to something. This could be like something that you say you're going to do, but it has something to do with you. Like you're not committing to what you say you're going to do or what you're supposed to. Something about you're not committed to yourself. Let me pull some cards and see if it comes out. And these tarot cards. You said this is accurate. That's what I'm getting. It's like you want to be in a commitment, but how can you be in a commitment or expect a commitment to come your way when you're not committed to something about yourselves? There's a lack of commitment within. Like you either don't commit to something that you're saying you want, you're not committed to doing something, you're not committed to, there's a lack of commitment coming from within. And this is what's blocking a commitment from coming in. What else? Let's see what's here. Aries. What's here? Single Aries. I'm even getting like, some of you are like coming up against roadblocks. You may be like, you keep attracting players. You keep attracting players. Or you're attracting people that are non-committal. But you're attracting people that's non-committal because you're not committed to something that I feel like if you've been praying for something, I'm hearing something about either a prayer, an affirmation, something you could have put out to the universe. Maybe you and the universe only knows this, right? This is a conversation that you had with the universe about something that you want, but you're not committed to whatever it is that you put out there. And that is what is causing or creating these players that keeps coming in, because I get player energy here. It's like you're manifesting players, or you're manifesting people that are non-committal. And you're wondering like why you keep manifesting, or how this could be like the same person showing up in a different body. The same situation keeps occurring over and over again. But it's because you are not committed to something within yourself, right? And Spirit is saying it's time for you, single Aries, in order for you to attract a commitment, in order for you to attract what you want, you have to leave that. This could be you being a player. Like you're saying you want commitment, but you're always on the go. You're always on the what's next. And Spirit is saying it's time to turn away from that behavior. How can you attract a commitment when you're not acting that out? You're not presenting yourself as someone to be committed to. Right? Which is creating disappointment and stagnant energy. Some of you are feeling disappointed. You're feeling betrayed. You're feeling backstabbed. But guess what? That is your own energy. Because I have an Aries here that need to take a step back and heal. There's healing here. Some of you are on the go. Looking for, I'm hearing this song, looking for love in all the wrong places. Looking for love. And this Knight of Wands, this is your energy. Some of you could be dealing with, or you have another fire sign in your energy. Some of you are always on what's the next thing. The next thing is not another person. Whatever you're looking for, Aries, is not within another person. It's within you. And Spirit is saying, you made a commitment or a vow or something to the universe. You expressed to the universe in secrecy what you wanted. But how can it come in? How can the universe grant you with what you asked for when you're not presenting yourselves to the universe in that way? I have an Aries here that needs to heal. Someone here is needing to cry out from past disappointment, pain, betrayal, feeling stabbed in the back. It's not move on to the next person or the next thing. It's not hurry up and get this going for the image of the community or whomever or whatever you're attached to. Take time out for yourself to heal. Because you made a vow. You asked the universe for a commitment. And some of you, I'm hearing, you were very specific. You were very specific in your asking. However, even in the near future, you got the Devil card, Capricorn's energy. You are not, I feel like some of you are not behaving in a way of what you want, is what I'm going to say. You're not committing to yourselves, which is leading to failed relationships, things not working out, commitment not coming in. Okay. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Gemstone. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. You are not committing to what you want for you. And there's no way that the universe is going to grant you what you're asking for if you're not committing to you. Okay? There is no way. It's not going to happen. And I know, I just want to say again, I know these are not the traditional or the regular readings, but these are single readings. And these readings, I don't always want to do readings about what's coming in or who's coming in or, you know, the general love reading, because sometimes we need to know about things that we need to work on within ourselves so that we can grow, so that we can manifest the love that we're desiring. So again, these are not the regular readings. For these single reads, I want to make sure to not only give, you know, readings that make you feel good, but sometimes the readings are going to sting a little bit. So, Aries, in order for you to come out of this confusion, this stuck energy, because this is a battle. Some of you are going in a battle or in a battle of the mind. I don't know if any of you ever read Joyce Meyer's book. I think it's called the Battlefield of the Mind. Some of you Aries are in the battlefield of the mind. And what in that energy, it causes you to be on the go. It causes you to move from one thing to the next because you're running away from yourselves. You cannot run away from you. Because at the end of the day, when you get in that quiet space, you still got to look in the mirror at yourself every day. And you want this 10, you're hoping and you're wanting and you're wishing for a 10 of Pentacles, right? But Spirit is saying, take a step back and slow down. Take a step back and slow down. Get into you. Some of you, look at a horse is on a mountaintop. Some of you need to go to whatever your mountaintop is, whatever your altar is, and you need to cry out. You need to get or release this pain, this betrayal that happened in the past, that you hide. Some of you hide this pain. You don't want, because you are worried about an image. You're worried about how other people see you. You may be a little embarrassed. Who gives a damn? We all face challenges in love. We all go through embarrassment. Spirit is saying, in order for you to attract this wish fulfillment that you are seeking and desiring, it's time for you, Aries, to ignore the naysayers, to ignore how you feel or think that people view you. It's time for you to turn your back on it and get into yourself so that you can attract your wish fulfillment. Okay? It's time. Okay? Time to come out that illusion so that you can move forward. And that is the message that I have for you, Aries. Okay? I am going to move on. I don't know what sign or who is up next. I'm going to read whatever sign I see behind the sign of Aries is up next. Thank you again, Gemstone, for that super chat. It is much appreciated. Thank you so much. All right, we got single Cancers up next. Single Cancers. Let's see what's here for single Cancers. Messages for single Cancers. Messages for single Cancers. I'm just want to say I'm sending healing energy. I'm sending love, light, and healing energy. I feel someone may be crying about something. I'm sending healing energy. I'm sending light. I'm sending love your way. Sometimes the message is not good. But you know, when the universe is moving, you have to put the message out. What's here for single Cancers? Messages for single Cancers. Cancers, what the heck is going on with you? Your cards are just flipping right on out. Cancers, you got rushing. You can't hurry love. The right one is coming in perfect divine timing. Love sucks. You have to stop believing in love. Wait a minute. You have stopped believing in love. I'm sorry. You've stopped believing in love. Let yourself heal so you can be open again. Age issues. You feel too old or too young to date or have issues with your partner's age. Okay. So I have a Cancer here who may be feeling like you want to jump into a relationship. But at the same time, you are feeling you want to jump or you want to be in a relationship, but you haven't healed from a past situation. You want to be in a relationship, but you stop believing in love. And now some of you may feel like you're too old or it's too late to connect with someone. So some of you, you could have been in a relationship for a long time. Okay? Or you've been single for a long time. Or you've been feeling alone for a long time. And you're just like feeling like you're ready to give up on love, Cancer. Because you're too old. You're feeling like time has passed you by. And I want to tell you, time has not passed you by. Because as long as you wake up and God breathes the breath of life into you every day, there's an opportunity for love to come your way. And not only that, love comes from within. So once you love yourself, you can attract that same love that you give to yourself. It can come in from someone else. Okay? So if you stop believing in love, Cancer, that means you stop loving yourselves. Right? Because the energy you put out is what you get back. So if you want to attract love, then you have to be love. Not give love, but be love. And in you being love, that's you exuding love from within. So let's see what's here for single Cancers. You have to love everything about yourself. I got a Cancer here. You may be hard on yourselves, Cancer. Some of you Cancers may not like the way you look. You stop putting effort in to like spruce yourselves up. You stop putting effort in with grooming yourselves. So this is where the energy of coming in, where it's saying you gave up on love or you don't believe in love. Don't give up on love, because then that means you will give up on loving yourselves. So in order for you to attract love, you have to become the best version of yourselves by loving and pouring into yourselves. Because no one is going to love you if you don't love you. Okay? Let's see. Cancers. Single Cancers. Single. Okay. Single Cancers. Single Cancers. Cancers, I feel like some of you are moving on, or you've moved on from arguing, fussing, and fighting with someone. This is why that love sucks came out. It's like you're moving towards peace and harmony. You're leaving something or someone behind. Okay? I feel like in the past there was an opportunity to work something out or balance something out. But it looks like right now you're just trying to move towards peace and harmony. Okay? This could be with the mother or father of your children, your mother or your father. Some of you, this could be someone you're married to or you were in some type of long-term commitment with. But I feel like I'm getting a marriage here. Arguing, fussing, and fighting, and a long-term commitment or a marriage. It looks like you're moving on from that. Some of you have grown from that. Okay? Some of you right now, you're nurturing children. You're or some of you are needing to nurture and work on yourselves at this time. You need to pour into yourselves. Because some of you fear, there's a fear here of releasing something, of letting something go. There's a fear here that something, some of you have fear that you're just not going to find love or be in a relationship that your heart desires. Okay? And for some of you, it's connected to a past situation. You could be connected to, this could be your childhood. Again, I'm getting a parent. I'm getting someone, some of you were married to this person, or you were in some type of long-term commitment with this person. I'm seeing something here about you are connected to someone. You've been connected in this situation for some time. Maybe 6 or more years specifically. But I feel like you're seeking clarity. It's like you're hoping that you get clarity about, because if you haven't moved on emotionally from this situation, Cancer, it's like there's some confusion if you should just let it go. Okay? And then your outcome, I do see you being in your power, and I do see you moving on. Some of you, are you moving on with this person, or you're moving on without this person? Yeah, you're moving on without this person. Yep. Yeah, you're starting over. Some of you are leaving deception behind. You're leaving arguing behind. You're leaving conflict behind. The person that you were connected to, Cancer, I feel like this person, they could, like you two could have been in a situation where there was competition, or you felt like this person was always trying to one-up you. They always tried to win. They always tried to get over on you. You're walking away and leaving that behind. And I feel like now you're going to start pouring into yourselves. Okay? And if you're not at that place yet, single Cancers, and you feel like love sucks and you gave up on love, Spirit is saying do not give up on love, because giving up on love would be you giving up on yourselves. Okay? And that is the message that I have for single Cancers. I'm going to move on to the next sign. I don't know who's next. But at this point, I'm just reading the cards as they come out. We got Taurus. Single Taurus up. Taurus and then Gemini. Taurus and then Gemini. I did Cancer at 0. Actually, I just did Cancer. The timestamp is 01/49/59. 01/49/59. Single Tauruses. What's here for single Tauruses? Messages for single Tauruses. Messages for single Tauruses. Messages for single Tauruses. I'm going to try to see if I can get this timestamp right. Hopefully it's right. Messages for single Tauruses. Okay. That's how they came out. Take them how they come out. Taurus, we got addiction. We have addiction. You are either obsessed with someone or you're struggling with addiction. Get help. Hiding your feelings. Some of you could be addicted to hiding how you feel. You have to express how you feel to the one you love to see how they feel in return. And then we got eye candy. Some of you may be addicted to hiding how you feel for someone. Some of you could be admiring someone from afar. You could actually be a secret admirer, Taurus, or you have a secret admirer. But I'm getting a single Taurus here. Someone could be like admiring you from a distance, or you are admiring someone. Someone could be obsessed with watching you, but they have to hide their feelings because of some type of illusion. Okay? So let's see what's here for single Tauruses. Apply the energy as it fits to your story, Taurus. What's here for single Tauruses? Single Tauruses. Someone, Taurus, I feel like someone, I don't know why I'm hearing someone is watching you. Someone is stalking you. Someone could be drinking a lot because they want to be with you, or they're watching you or stalking you. Let's see. Taurus. What's this stalking energy? Single Tauruses. Some of you have a secret admirer, but they're not saying anything because they may be like, they're in some type of illusion. I'm getting something here about an illusion. But let's see. Single Tauruses. Taurus, some of you blocked someone's love offer. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you definitely blocked someone. Yep. This is some type of ending here. Could have something to do with a family or someone's married or a family or something. Let's see. Taurus. Yeah, you cut someone the hell off. And when I say you cut this joker off, you cut someone off. It looks like this has reached the point of no return. Gemini. Could have been a Gemini that you cut off. But anyway, Taurus. And that's by this person. Someone is watching you, Taurus. And I know the energy in the other single reads were specifically geared to that person's zodiac sign. But in this particular reading, if you don't have a stalker, Taurus, this is you being obsessed with someone else but having to hide it. So just apply the energy as it fits to your story. But I'm getting like some of you, I feel like some of you, Tauruses, you may be struggling with the thought. You may have been struggling, or you may be struggling with the thought of being with someone, but you have to hide your feelings. And you may have to hide your feelings because it looks like with this eye candy card here, it looks like something that looks good on the outside may not be good for you. Okay, I'm getting that as well. So you have no choice but to block something that is not growing. You have to block an offer. Some of you blocked an offer. Okay? I feel like in the past, Libra Taurus energy, there was an opportunity for something to grow here, something to be nurtured. But you have to move on from it. You had to move on. Could be a Cancer, a Libra, or a Taurus that you walked away from. Because you definitely shut the door and closed the door on something that you once thought it looked good. But it didn't make you feel good. You felt like it made you look young. It made you feel beautiful. But you felt like it's growing old. It looked good on the outside. But internally, you felt like it was growing old. Something got old. I feel like this is you gaining victory. You walked away from something and now you have the victory because you chose a different path. You're choosing yourself. And because you're choosing yourself, you are winning. You won the battle. You won. You're winning. Because there's a fear. Someone here may be married. Someone here, you fear that you and this person are not going to be coming together. So you had to, or you have to, release this situation before it explodes. Before it becomes chaotic. Before you get, I feel like, again, I'm hearing you reach the point of no return. Where you had to take action to walk away from someone in order for you to attract a new love. You could be attracting a Gemini. But you had to release something. Because something here for you, Taurus, it got old. Something here for you got old. So now, the star card, Aquarius energy. You're taking time out to heal. You're optimistic about love, and you're manifesting new love. You're no longer holding back. You're no longer feeling stuck. You are manifesting a new beginning with someone new. Okay? So Taurus, that is what I have for you. Some of you may have started dating someone new already. Could be an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius that you're dating. But I see new love here for you. A new beginning for you. And it's because you released something that you may have once felt like it was an addiction. Sometimes you can be addicted to people. You felt like this person, this situation, you had become obsessed with it. Some of you had become obsessed with the outcome of this union or this situation. But it was time for you to release it. And you did. So now you're able to manifest and attract new love in. Okay? So let's see what's here for the sign of Gemini. We got Gemini up last. I know the readings were long today, but I appreciate you all for staying and joining in. And again, sometimes the readings are not what you expect them to be. They may not always be good. They may not always be about love. Sometimes the message sting a little bit, but you have to read the message according to how the energy comes out. Sometimes we need messages for growth, to go towards a new era in our life, to close out a cycle, to open up a new cycle, or to close one door to enter into a new door. So, yeah, Geminis. It's here for the sign of single Geminis. Single Geminis. Messages for single, okay. Single Geminis. Gemini, some of you may feel stuck, or you feel like something here is not changing. You may not be talking to someone, or there's a lack of clarity, a lack of communication. I'm not going to take all these cards. Let me see. Well, yeah, I'll take them. They came out, so I'm going to take them. So it says changing them. Trying to change someone, Gemini, never works. Accept the person as they are or move on. Some of you may be feeling like, someone walked away from you, right? And you may be feeling like every time you connect with someone, they walk away. But they may be walking away, Gemini, because some of you may be trying to change them. Now, this energy I'm hearing could be vice versa. So if you're not trying to change this person, Gemini, this person is someone that is trying to change you. Someone here may have to leave or move on because they marry or they're married to someone else. Because it says choose a partner who you can commit to and let them commit to you. So someone may have changed up on you, Gemini, because they got married or they are married. Or you changed up on this person because you got married. Or you are, no, this is single. Because you're wanting to be married and this person could have been non-committal. Okay? It says soulmate only. You have many soulmates who would be great for you. There's not just one. So some of you, this person, because this looks like this was some type of breakup or separation because of a marriage or someone being in a higher level of commitment. This situation happened to teach you a lesson. But I feel like some of you may be stuck in the past. Some of you are stuck wondering why this situation occurred. It says let go of your ex completely, so that you can truly welcome in new love into your life. I feel like some of you are stuck in this past situation because this person or this situation makes you feel unloved in some kind of way. Because I feel like someone either just disappeared or they cut you off or something just came to an end. And it's saying you deserve someone who completely supports you emotionally and loves you fully. So something here came to an end because someone either was already committed or you wanted to be in a higher level of commitment. But this person could have been a karmic partner. They could have been a soulmate. They could have been someone that just entered your life to teach you a lesson. They could have been someone that entered your life to teach you a lesson to help in your growth. They may not have ever been meant to stay a part of your life or to stay along the journey. Not everyone that you meet or you come across is meant to stay or be in your life forever. Sometimes people are just meant to be in your life for a time. And sometimes we tend to hold on to things or hold on to people that we need to release. And no matter how much you want to hold on to this person, the universe will keep allowing a situation to occur over and over again until you get the picture that this person may not be meant to go with you to the end of time. So let's see what messages are here for single Geminis. Messages for single Geminis. Messages, okay, for single Geminis. Yeah, some of you blocked someone. I feel like you walked away from someone. And it looks like in the past, it looks like you distanced yourselves from this person. You could have moved away from this person. But I'm seeing that you distance yourselves from this person. And like right now, some of you are patiently waiting for new love to come in. You're waiting for, it's like when you block this person, the universe opened up a door for you. You let the universe know that you're ready for something new. Once you block this person. I'm hearing you've already won the battle, Gemini. You've already won. Whatever or whomever you're looking for is seeking you now. Because you've cleared the energy from someone from your past. Yeah. You've cleared the energy. And some of you, you may have been closed off. You're no longer closed off. I feel like I have a Gemini here that took time out to heal, took time out to contemplate. I'm hearing lesson learned. So you've learned your lesson. And now you're patiently waiting for new love to come in. And you may meet someone. If you have a celebration coming up, Gemini, you may meet someone new at a celebration. Okay? But Spirit is saying, don't be closed off to love. Or don't be closed off to communicating. Be open to communicating. Because I see a Gemini here that may be closed off, like not letting someone know that you're interested because you don't want to have regrets later. Open up. Spirit is saying open up. And even though you're healed, it's like you may be in a mindset that someone has to come after you. Don't be in that energy that someone has to come after you. Because I feel like this new person, this person that's going to give you this attention that you're seeking, the only way that this person is going to know that you're interested, Gemini, is if you say something to them first. So you may be feeling like, oh, someone is looking at me, someone is watching me, someone is wanting to take things to the next level with me. But they're not going to do so unless you communicate what you're feeling to that person. It's like you, in order to get this person's attention, you're going to have to communicate with them. Because I see someone giving you attention in your outcome. Like I see you being in a spotlight in your outcome. But it's only coming, this attention is only coming in if you communicate with this person. So it's saying to put your fears aside. Take action so that you can have victory. Okay? So Geminis, that is what I have for you. And this will conclude the all sign single read. I just want to thank everyone for joining in. Thank you all for your love and support. It is much appreciated. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you, Gemstone, for the donation. I appreciate it so much. I am touching and agreeing with you that it is returned to you tenfold. I'm decreeing and declaring it. It's returned to you tenfold. Don't forget, if you want to be considered for a free reading, make sure you press the thumbs up image for this video read. Leave a comment once the live has ended so that I know who you are and how to get in contact with you. If you wind up listening to the reading after the live has ended and you still want to donate to the channel, you can select a super thanks. I think it's like a $2 donation or something. If you are wanting to, you don't have to. I'm just throwing it out. If you are ever wanting to donate to the channel afterwards, you can select a super thanks after the live has ended. But getting back to the free readings, if you want to be considered for a free reading, press the thumbs up image for this video read. Leave a comment once the live has ended so that I know who you are and how to get in contact with you. You have to make sure your notification bell has been pressed so that I can, so that you get notified if you are the lucky winner. Sometimes I select winners and I don't get a response back. And that's because they haven't pressed the notification bell. The only way you're going to get notified is if you press that notification bell. So I'm going to leave it at that, everyone. Be safe. I am sending love, light, peace, and healing energy to each and every one of you. Enjoy the rest of your week. Be safe again, and I will see you all next time. Peace.